Hey folks, Kyle Wilkinson here with Ellensburg Angler. Today is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Hope you're being safe and whatever you're doing out on the water, outdoors, camping. Hope everybody's having a good, safe weekend. My wife and I are here on the Naches River tonight. We're just getting off the water. Came and fished for maybe an hour. Had a guide trip this morning. Thought, what the heck, might as well come and give the Naches a try. The Naches has finally dropped into shape. Last time I checked, it was kind of that 700, 800 CFS range, which is getting prime wading conditions. We could access the water really easily. There's actually some spots you could probably walk across the water right now, and even as the water starts to drop. When we got here, I was fishing a rig that I usually fish on the Yakima, so a chubby with a fairly long dropper. And we had a few fish looking up for the chubby. It was just a little bit too big, so that size 8 and 10 chubby is a little too big for these a little bit smaller cutthroat that are in this river, and I was fishing a little bit too deep. So I went ahead and I shortened up my dropper, put a little bit smaller dropper on, red butt caddis, and then I eventually exchanged that chubby for a little bit smaller pattern like a PMX. And those fish really started to look up once that sun started going down and the shadows were on the water. You had a lot of fish looking up for that little PMX pattern, and then we were also fishing a little caddis as the caddis were starting to hatch. Fish were looking up for that. So if you're coming out here to the Naches, try fishing some smaller dry fly patterns, fishing 2 dry flies, maybe one a little bit bigger, one a little bit smaller. Try fishing on current seams on the edge of fast water and slow water. Those fish are going to hold right there because they got all that food coming down to them, but they can hold in that slower water, not expend as much energy. Also look in pocket water behind large boulders. You'll be surprised at what kind of fish can hold in just a little tiny slow pockets behind boulders. Also look for fish to be holding on the edge of drop-offs. That's a big thing I've noticed here on the Naches River, is fish like that change from shallow to deep. So look for that. Look for throwing dry flies in the evening. Maybe try a shorter dry dropper, either a small chubby or like a PMX, down to something like a red butt caddis, maybe a pheasant tail or a hair zero. We are booking trips here on the Naches. We're doing walk and wade trips throughout the summer. So if you guys are interested, you can give the shop a call at 509-607-1804. And we can get you out here for a day on the Naches, learning a bunch of pocket water, some wading, driving around, hitting different spots, so you can learn about the Naches and come back and try it yourself. Appreciate everybody for watching. We'd really appreciate it if you subscribe down below, that we get notified whenever one of these videos uploads. We also appreciate it if you give us a follow and like on Facebook, follow on Instagram, and if you listen to the Ellensburg Angler podcast on pretty much any podcast platform. Catch you guys on the next one. Have a safe weekend.